Siman Daled, Sif Beis, the Mechaber. Amoini Moavi Asurin, an Amoini, and a Moavi, a male member of the nation of Ammon and Moav, are forbidden to intermarry into the Jewish congregation. The Isuran Isur Olam, it is a permanent prohibition. They can never, no matter how many generations after they convert to Judaism, they can never intermarry into the Jewish congregation. Aval Nekevoseim Mutares Miyad. But female Ammonites and Moabites, Ammonim and Moavim who are female, Ammonis and Moavis, they are immediately married. So once they convert to Judaism, they are treated as any other ger from any other nation, and you're allowed to marry them immediately. Sa'if Gimel, Mechaber, Mitzri v'Adoimi, a Mitzri and an Adoimi, Einam Asurim, they are not a permanent Isur. So a Mitzri who converts to Judaism or an Adoimi who converts is allowed to marry into the Jewish people, but they're not considered like a regular ger. There is an added stricture for them as well, and that is ela'ad shloisha doros. They're not allowed to marry for 3 generations. They're not allowed to intermarry into the Jewish people for 3 generations. So the first generation, let's say the first generation who was born a Mitzri, if they convert, let's say a man and a woman convert, they are allowed to marry each other. Their child, any of their offspring, would be considered second generation. And if 2 second generations get married, a second generation male and second generation female, then their child would be considered a third generation, and a Jew would be allowed to marry into that third generation. Echad Scharim ve'echad Nekevos, this applies to both male and female, Mitzrim and Adomim. So after they convert, the person who converted, the child born to that person, after his conversion, are Asurim, are still forbidden to marry a regular Jewish person. Uben benoi muter, but his grandchild, the grandchild of the original convert, is allowed to marry without restriction into the Jewish people. Sif Daled. Mitzris mu'uberes. If a woman was, if a mitzris was pregnant when she converted, shenis gaira bena mitzri sheni. After she converts, her child is considered a mitzri sheni. So it's not when the child was conceived, but it's when the child was born. And if the child was born after she had already completed the conversion process, then that child is already considered a second generation mitzri, and a child of that child would already be permitted to marry into the Jewish congregation without restriction.